It's early morning. I don't even, it's like 8 o'clock. So my baby's still sleeping. So I thought I'd read the actual Go Giver book. Yeah. But what I was thinking just a minute ago is that when we start to think differently, feel differently, things change. I remember when I was like younger, like in my 20s, life wasn't that great for me. And I mean, it wasn't bad, it's not like first world problems, you know what I'm saying? But like relationship wise, work wise, it wasn't like the greatest. And once I knew that I needed to do some work on myself, like the initial work was probably like a year before I started to feel different, like a good different. And I knew I had a long journey, ahead of me. Even now, the inner work is like a stop and go type of thing, but I still do it. But anyway, after like a year or so of doing some work on myself, that's when things started to change. And obviously the change is it's not smooth too, So, and I've come to the realization, this has been said before, but I just came to it recently. Like, there is responsibility in that change if you want the change. So, to keep the change, to keep evolving, there's responsibility in that, meaning there's work, it's effort, it's a responsibility. You know what I mean? It's you take ownership of what you want and you work toward getting better or working on the relationship, what it means to you, what you have to do to keep it, to have that peace with it. Yeah, like it could be anything, like relationships. And for example, I'll just give you my own example with my husband. Relationship wasn't really my strongest suit growing up, but I knew that I was worthy of somebody. I knew there were still good men out there, right? So I said, no, there's good men out there. They're not all taken. You know what I mean? They're single, they're not all taken, and the good ones are single with no kids. There's plenty out there. So I had to switch my thinking and I had to also embody that feeling of like everything is okay. Like whether I meet him or not, like I kind of left it to God and the universe. I was like, I don't know what he's gonna look like, but I know when I'll see him. I'll know. And yeah, we've been together ever since. So this year will be 9 years. But I just thought I'd share that if those are, single or either trying to find themselves, or I mean, I've been there. It's rough, but once you learn how to kind of open that awareness, things will start to change slowly. How you think about things, how life is treating you, like all the things. But if you're determined, you can make anything happen or change in your life. So I don't know. I just thought I'd share that little bit. And it's 8:30 a.m. in the morning. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.